What is going on, guys? It is the Russ Whacking One here, and we're back with a story. I haven't done one of these. I haven't done a story in a while. It's mainly because I had Spider-Man. I had a bunch of the other games, so I really couldn't get a decent story out. And the story kind of just crossed my mind as I was sitting here thinking of what I could say or what story I could do. But I'm gonna just jump right in. So let's flash back to about 2 years ago. Yep, about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I'm away at college with friends, during the summer, having fun, getting ready for the football season to come up. We're having a lot of fun, Practice is almost over. We're practicing, summer camps, just working out, having a good time, up at 6 a.m. just to practice. 6 a.m. just for train for film and stuff like that, but that's completely unrelated. But one day after practice, coach says, "Hey guys, we're gonna go out to the we're gonna go to a local pool after practice today. We're gonna have fun. We're just gonna hang out, team bonding, stuff like that." Naturally, I didn't think much of it, but it didn't occur to me till later in the day, around time practice was over. Alright, one thing you guys I may have mentioned it before, I may not have mentioned it before. I cannot swim. I am 20 years old and I can't swim to save my life. If you threw me into the deep end of a pool today, you would be condemned for murder tomorrow. I promise. I cannot swim at all. I can panic my way to the end. I can do my best, but I cannot swim to save my life. So clearly going to the pool may not have been a smart thing for me to do, but hey, it's team bonding, so I couldn't help but go. Practice over, we go to the pool. It's really, really cool. It's like a little local community thing. It was really, really nice. Had like a huge slide, had like diving boards and stuff like that. Like really, really huge slide. It kind of went to like not the deep end, but kind of like middle. Maybe about 4 or 5 feet. I was going off of there a lot. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, this team there. There's like guys in the corner, like on one side of the pool, kind of like, I'm trying to think what's the right way to put it. Kind of like jousting, with like pool noodles running across like platforms, just running into each other, and pool noodles just falling into the water. It was cool to watch. But then there was that. Then naturally, everyone kind of gravitates towards the diving board, stuff like that. And I'm seeing guys jump off the diving boards, and everyone starts saying, hey guys, we're gonna be doing a belly flop contest. Naturally, that didn't affect me. Like, okay, I don't swim, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't swim, I don't go towards the deep end, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. But as the day goes on, we're all having fun, where everyone's just enjoying themselves. I kind of start thinking to myself, it wouldn't be bad to try. But then again, realize to myself, you can't swim. You're asking to get yourself killed. So I was like, alright, kind of brushed it off, kept on going. Time comes where I'm gonna use an name, I doubt he'll see this, but one of the guys on the team, Roger, me and him kind of, he kind of looked at me and said, hey, you guys, are you trying to do the diving contest, the belly flop contest? Naturally, I kind of said, nah, not for me. But he didn't peer pressure me, but he didn't talk me out of it either. So naturally, I kind of just talked myself into doing it. So I'm like, okay. So we started walking towards the diving board. Like naturally, my mind was not thinking. I wasn't using my conscience at this point, so I'm just going off of pure wanting at this point. Not because I felt like I could do it. I just felt like I wanted to do it. I wanted to see if I could at least try. So there's 2 separate diving boards. Roger gets on the left one. I get on the right one. We're standing there. We're just standing there. And then all the guys on the team were in the water just chanting, jump, 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 jump. And me standing on that diving board, nothing occurred. It didn't click to me where I was. It didn't click to me how high off the ground I was. And then I was like, okay, you know what, maybe this isn't smart, but I'm already up here, so why not? So you know what? So you know why not? You know, what's the worst? What's the worst that could happen? That kind of went through my head. Didn't think, okay, death could happen. You know, injury, but whatever. So as I calmly get towards the edge of the diving board, Roger kind of gets to the edge of his. We both jump at the same time, and it wasn't even a belly flop what either of us did. I kind of jumped in sideways, so I kind of landed shoulder first and into the deep end, and I could kind of, like, you know how it gets when you fall into the pool or a body of water, you get that rush of water going up your nose. That's what kind of hit me first, and then everything started going blank. I kind of started losing where I was, and then naturally I kind of started, like, since I can't swim, what do? I panic. I started making my way towards the edge of the pool, at least where I felt like was the edge, you know, because like I said, I didn't know where I was, so I couldn't tell exactly where I was in the water. But naturally, I'm gravitating towards the edge. I get to the edge of the pool, but I feel an arm grab. I feel a hand grab me. And they're kind of like, naturally, probably it was like, all right, it was guys on the team, so they're guiding me towards the edge. I get to the edge of the pool. I get my head out of the water, and I kind of just start regaining my breath. Only thing I hear, everyone asking me, wait, you can't swim? I said, no, I can't. Now I get the same question. If you knew you couldn't swim, why would you do that? And, you know, it was a good question because I didn't understand it. I kind of asked myself, like, good point. If I couldn't swim, why would I jump into the pool? Why would I jump into a pool into the deep end of a pool knowing I couldn't swim? It didn't occur to me that, you know what, maybe this isn't the smart thing to do. It occurred to me, but I didn't care. So, you know, for about the next another funny thing is the lifeguard who was on duty that day, she was standing there at her post, and she didn't even jump out. She didn't even jump in. She saw me struggling to swim and didn't even save me. So everyone kind of like got on me about that. They're saying, like, you know, why would you do that? Jokingly, you know how a guy can be. So we're all just making fun. I was the butt of everyone's joke for about a solid 3 months. I probably still would be if I brought it up again. I'm still touched with some of the guys. If I brought it up today, they probably still get on me saying, "Oh yeah, I remember that. You almost died." You know, but yeah, like the lifeguard, I'm pretty sure she saw me, just didn't jump in. And the funny thing, she had a boot on her foot, so I don't know if it was the smart thing for her to jump in or not, but because I don't know if it would have been hazardous to me and her. But you know, it didn't make much of a difference because eventually I got out and just I kept going with the slide like I was always going through. It's like a huge spiral slide that I thought was really cool. I kind of stuck with that, and I avoided going towards that diving board ever again. I've had so many instances where I've almost drowned. This was just the most recent. I could probably mention more, but I'm gonna just figure out which one I want to mention next. So that'll be a future story. But you know, yeah, it was definitely not my smartest moment. I definitely do wish I could have not have done that. I wish I definitely stayed off that diving board. It wasn't even peer pressure. I just told myself, hey, you can do this. Why not? You know, if everyone else can do it, you can. I kind of just told myself that, and to this day, I can't say I regret doing it because it was fun. You know, I was just trying to make an impression with my teammates, and did it almost cost me my life, of course. But you know what? I didn't die, so I guess I got out of it pretty unscathed. But yeah, that was like one of the many times I've almost drowned. I'm gonna mention probably others in like another story. This is like just a little quick one, just because I know I wanted to do one and I just hadn't thought of anything yet. But I'm gonna be doing ones definitely more. I have more games coming out soon, but that's that's like for a completely different thing. I'll be starting out to probably streams too. I just gotta get the right situations to do it. But as always, but yeah, like that was pretty much the time I almost drowned, and I got lucky to get pulled out the water by teammates. So as always, like, comment, sub if you're new. Continue to show support and love. I love each and every one of you guys. It is the real Spiking One, and I'm signing out. Peace, guys.